Hello guys, hello. Now I know this is supposed to be a post-exam activity, but I did receive a DM from one of my schoolmates in on Instagram, telling me on asking me how to do the maths formulae for secondary 2. So today I'm going to cover it. Okay, this is the secondary 2 mathematics formulae. Some of you may find this a little bit more familiar because you have watched my video on secondary 3 e-maths, okay, elementary mathematics, and secondary 3 additional mathematics. Alright, so we are going to cover the G3 maths 4052 syllabus. So if you are not a 4052 new syllabus, please seek assistance from someone else. Alright, but if you would like to find out what G3 is like when you progress to secondary 3 express elementary mathematics, you will need this. Alright, okay, so the first question that popped into my schoolmate's head is, what is formulae? Okay, what exactly is formulae? Formulae is a mathematical fact or rule written with mathematical symbols. So it can be equals, plus, minus, okay, and it's usually connected to two or more quantities. So because this is secondary 2, alright, you may find it a little bit harder to understand because there is x and y involved. Alright, there are variables, alright, in elementary mathematics. Because when you progress to secondary 3 or secondary 4, right, before you take your O levels, alright, you will need to know all the variable types. Okay, that will be covered in secondary 4 A math if you choose to take additional math. Okay, then so we are not going to cover this yet. We are going to jump to this, okay, which is a formula list. Now this is a formula list that can help you, okay, with your this is the formula list that can help you if in times you need it to revise again. Alright, I've said it before, you revise more, it'll be good for you. Right, so before okay, so let's start right now as proper. Alright, for chapter 1, right, is linear graph and simultaneous linear equation. So all you need to know is the equation of horizontal line is y equals c, and the equation of vertical line is x equal a. Okay, why is that so? Because horizontal line, let me draw a horizontal line for you. Okay, let me draw a horizontal line for you. Now horizontal line means that it's like this. Okay, let's say this is the graph paper. Okay, for example, this is the graph paper. Alright, you will draw a line from, let's say this is point x and this is point x. You will draw a line and you determine this as y equals c. Okay, y equals c. C is the value. Okay, so it can be 1, 2, or 3. Okay, it depends on the question. Okay, 3 or 1 or 2. Okay, so let's say for example y equals to 1. Alright, this 1 is your c. Understand? Alright, and then for the vertical line is something like this. Okay, vertical line is like that. Let's say there's one point here. Let's say there's another point here. You draw a line. Okay, I know mine is not very vertical. X equal a. Why? Because it cuts on the x-axis. So this is the x-axis, and you can see that there's a cut because of the intersection point. Okay, the one that I put in, the one over here, they'll put as red over here. Okay, usually this is 0, 0 because this is our origin. So but anyway, the a, for example, this is let's say the a is x equals to 15, for example. Okay, 15 is the a value. Okay, or you can say the value of a. Understand so far? Okay, I think this chapter is the easiest to cover because you only need to know two things. One is horizontal, one is vertical. Another thing you need to know for simultaneous, okay, this one is simultaneous linear equation already, yeah, right? There are two ways to solve it. So for example, if I have as well as, okay, and they ask you to solve. Okay, if they ask you to solve it, right, you can solve via two ways. One is elimination, so you need to label this equation 1, equation 2, just like you have done for your secondary 1 elementary mathematics. Alright, then you need to write from 2, okay, 3y plus 9 equals to, then you need to times 3 to the other side, which is minus 9, equation 3. Bring down equation 1. Okay, one method, this is elimination. One method is 7 equals to minus 10. Okay, for example, sorry, x. So, okay, then like that, x is minus 10 over 7, something like that. Okay, this is elimination method. Okay, substitution method, you will see questions like this. Sorry, this x here. Okay, this is the substitution method. Okay, substitution means sub 2 into 1. So what does this mean? When you sub your value, right, you better be careful. Okay, because a lot of people are tempted to put y for everything, and that's wrong. Okay, you need to do this. 3 bracket 2 4. Okay, this is substitution method, or people like to call it sub method, not subscribe, yeah, although you should. Okay, but this is a substitution method. This is a 6x plus 12 plus 2x equals to 1. 8x plus 12 equals to 1. So you solve for x. X is minus 11. X is minus 11 over 8. Okay, something like that. This is your answer. Okay, if they ask you to solve for x. Understand? Alright. So next one, I'm going to be moving on to chapter 2, which is linear inequality. So what is linear inequality, right? Okay, it's like this. Okay, over here. So when we add or subtract a positive or negative number on both sides, right, the sign does not change. So what does this mean? Is like this. Okay, let's say I have 3y plus 2 more than 4. Okay, and I do already. So like this is 5. Okay, this one comes to the part when you add or subtract, the sign does not change. So because in this case you're minus, right, don't change, just write like that. Okay, y is more than 10. Finish. Okay, this is the first one. Second one is when we multiply or divide. Okay, so multiply or divide. Let's see. Okay, more than or equal. Okay, cause inequality, there's no equal. Okay, for inequality, there's always no equal sign. It's either more than, less than, more than or equal to, or less than equal to. So more than or equal to looks like this, less than or equal to looks like this. Okay, can, yeah. Okay, so it'll be y 12 times 3 is 26. Okay, like that. So let's say it's 26 over 3, you just leave it like that. Okay, that's it. But let's say if I change the question, if it become minus, what will happen? Minus 26 divided by 3, right? You need to change the sign. Okay, you need to reverse the sign, because when you reverse the sign, alright, it will make it easier for you to do the question. Okay, okay, so you have minus 26 divided by 3. Okay, you should be able to get less than 8.67. okay, this is 2 3 SF. I will explain what SF means in a bit. Okay, because SF is difficult. Alright, for sec 3, this is the standard that you should, for secondary 3, this is the standard that you need to uphold. Yeah, okay, this is a standard that you should be able to complete. Okay, the next one is chapter 3, expression and factorization of algebraic expression. So I think everything seems okay except for this one. There are people who still ask me what is distributive log. Okay, distributive log, which is this one. Can you see distributive log, remove method? Okay, what does this mean? This means when I have something like this, yeah, sorry. Okay, you need to remove like that. So you get 3a squared plus 4. Okay, like that. Easy. Okay, so basically this is just it, distributive log. And if I put minus, right, it will still be the same, just change the sign. Okay, then chapter 4 is okay. Chapter 5 is okay. Got someone who want me to explain what is smiley and set curve, right? Okay. See, smiley face, set face. You see that? Okay. What this means is like that. Okay, smiley face is like that. Okay, you must have these 2 points. Alright, if not, it's wrong. And there'll be this thing. What is this thing here? This is your, okay, I think everybody knows by now, this is your turning point. Okay, where the curve turns back to scale. Alright, don't understand, refer to the textbook. Okay, then chapter 6. Chapter 6 is the one that I want to cover here. Okay, this one, yeah. Okay, chapter 6.1 is algebraic function, not function, algebraic fraction. Okay, so there's like one important rule you need to remember, which is a over b equals to a times c over b times c. Okay, same thing goes for divide, yeah. Okay, 6.2, nothing much here. It's just that you need to times them out. Okay, you need to times them out. 6.1 is basically, sorry, yeah, wait, please hold on. Okay, for this one, right, 6.1, okay, these are just rules. Okay, rules only, yeah. Okay, this is 6.2, which is when you multiply and divide algebraic fraction. Okay, if you need to pause the video, please pause it, because I'm going quite fast here. Alright. Okay, this for later. Next one is direct and inverse proportion. That one also no problem. Now moving on to textbook 2B formulas. Chapter 8 is congruence and congruence and similarity. Yeah. Okay, this one. Two shapes are congruent if their corresponding sides are equal and their corresponding angles are equal. So, if I give you a question like this, you must be able to know how to do. Okay, I think congruency and similarity is the easiest topic of the whole year. Okay, why do I feel that? Because congruence and similarity, okay, congruent means exactly the same. In Chinese, they say 一模一样. Okay, it's exactly the same, yeah. Okay, so let's say if I have this question here. Okay, and then I'm going to draw these two triangles. Okay, this one is I anyhow label lah, cepat lang. Okay. Now, in congruency, you must be able. Okay. So let's say these two are same. Okay, let's say these two are same. Alright. Wait, that doesn't even look the same. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay. You need to be able to tell me whether they are congruent or not. I'll call this the 3, 4, 5 triangle. Sorry. 3, 4, 5. Okay, hold on a sec. Because my drawing is not clear. Okay. Okay, this is a fairly simple question. We'll call this 3, 4, 5. as well as this. Okay, are they congruent? Okay, give you some time to work out. Okay. Now, they are congruent. Okay, you must write this. They are congruent. This is your final statement. Okay, this is your final statement now. Okay, this is your final statement. So if you straight away write this, I cannot give you 1 mark. Okay, cannot. You must write this. Okay, AC is equals to AE. Always make sure you follow the lettering correctly. Okay, if there's a value, you will say that it is 4. Okay, in this case my units are in cm, so it will be cm. AB equals to AD equals to 5. Very good. Okay, BC, B for Bravo. Okay, BC equals to DE equals to 3 cm. Okay, once you done this is your super first step. Okay, the one in the bracket is the first step, after which you will write this. This is your second step. Okay, this is your second step. Second step. Okay, no issues. Okay, good. Similarity is about the same, so I won't cover because of time. Okay, now we move on to chapter 9, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, for Pythagoras theorem, you need to know 2 things. 1, you will need to know the hypotenuse of a triangle, which is a longer side. So you will tell me which one is the hypotenuse here. If this is my triangle, okay, watch carefully. If this whole thing, okay, if this thing is my triangle, alright, which is a hypotenuse? A, B, or C? Okay, you're right. The answer is C. Okay, C is always your hypotenuse. That is why your Pythagoras theorem comes in as this. Okay, this is your theorem. I think some of you with very quick eye vision will have seen the formula already. Theorem is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now for those higher advanced learners, right, C is your hypotenuse. Okay, and for those advanced learner, A and B are called the legs of a triangle. Okay, they are called the legs. Right? Why the legs? Because A is the base leg, B is the side leg. As simple as that. Okay, nothing wrong here. Okay, now we move on to chapter 10. Now chapter 10, when you go, if you want to go to A math, you will need to touch a lot of this chapter. You will need to know your basics well in elementary mathematics. Okay, because in E math, right, in secondary 3, you'll be covering a lot of this type of problems, okay, in the textbook as well as elsewhere in the world. This topic is called the following. Okay, we are going to study now about trigonometry. Okay, what is trigonometry? Trigonometry is basically the study of triangles. Okay, yeah, basically it's just a study of triangles. Alright, so trigonometry, because tri means 3, tri, there's a tri here, tri means 3, so it will be triangles. Okay, the study of triangles. Okay, so the first topic is about trigonometric ratios. What are trigonometric ratios? You will need to know your basic well and how you can be able to key the function into your calculator. So in your calculator, right, you will see some buttons. You will see a this, and a this. Okay, but we can't just name them this. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, unless you want to be called this. Okay, SIN, this first button on your calculator stands for sine. Okay, sine. Alright, this one, the cos button. Okay, the cos button the cos button is cosine. Okay, cosine. Okay, or if not, you can follow me and saying cosine. Okay, no problem. And the last one is tan, but you cannot just say tan. Tan is just a surname. I know tan is a surname. Okay, but the button in mathematics is the tan button in mathematics on your calculator is known as tangent. Okay, tangent. Okay, or you can be like me and say tangent. Alright, and you need to know your basics well. So for sine, right, this is a triangle. This is known as adjacent, opposite, hypotenuse. Okay, I think your teacher has taught you this well. I'm just reteaching the topic. Alright, adjacent, adjacent, opposite, hypotenuse. For sine, it is always this angle right here bound in the angle. Alright, this angle here that is bound by, okay, you will see which two sides they are. Sine equals to opposite over hypotenuse. In short, we can then simplify to so. Okay, cosine. Okay, sorry, there's a voice break there. Cosine. Cosine is this angle right here. Okay, you must follow me closely, yeah, because I'm going to use different colored marker. You should know what it stands for. Cosine equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, because it's being bound to by the two sides. Okay, we can then simplify this as car. Okay, and the last one is tangent. So tangent will be this one. Okay, only formed by the legs. So you must write tangent is equal to opposite over adjacent. This is known as tua. Okay, like Toa Payoh. Right, tua as like Toa Payoh. Understand? So in all, you need to memorize these things in this particular order. Tua, ka, and so. In direct Hokkien translation, tua is big, ka is foot, so is auntie. Okay, so technically it will stand for big foot auntie, but you cannot say that. Okay, so end up you use this as tua ka so. If you don't know what is tua ka so again, it will be TCS. You can remember as Aviation Corporation Singapore, however way you want to remember. Alright, last time TCS, those people who are watching this video who know what TCS is, you are OD, yeah? Okay, not pointing out names. Okay, I think I'm going to be a lot hated from that last comment that I made. Okay, so that is for trigonometric ratio. Volume. Okay, volume of sphere, of pyramid. I'm already moving on to chapter 11. Volume and surface area of pyramid, cone, and sphere. Okay, when you go upper set, there's a lot more that you need to learn. Okay, volume of pyramid is 1/3 the base area times height. Alright, volume of cylinder / cone is pi r square h. R is radius, if you all don't know. H is height. Okay, pi, either use your calculator value or 3.14. Volume of sphere / cone. Okay, I think only sphere lah. Okay, only sphere is 1/3 pi r square h. And then the next one, okay, if you need to, please take a screenshot now. I'm only giving about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Next one is curved surface area. Okay, curved surface area of a cone. This one no choice, you have to memorize by heart, okay? Because I don't think you will want to find a tutor who will explain to you step by step of what the formula is about. Okay, no time. My job here is just to reteach. Okay, curved surface area of cone is pi rl. And the surface area of sphere, you will not learn surface area of pyramid and cone yet. But in sec 3, in secondary 3 or secondary 4 express, you should learn, right? You should have learned about it. Okay, surface area of sphere will be 4 pi r squared. That's it. Okay, please memorize by heart. Okay, and the last 3 topics finally. Alright, let me go back to the formula sheet. Okay, if in case y'all don't know what I wrote just now, or y'all cannot see in my handwriting, is right here. Okay, not cylinder, cone, cylinder only. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, chapter 12. Alright, the probability of single event. So probability, they'll usually give you like, okay, let's say I have a red yarn here, or ball. Okay, we call this a ball. Okay, this is a red ball. This is an orange ball. And this is a yellow ball. Okay, I think you can see it. Okay. If you cannot see, let me darken a bit. This is a green ball, for example. Okay, something like that. So very colorful, all traffic light, right? Probability of picking a ball. So let's say I draw multiple balls here. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, let's say I have 25 balls. Okay, and I'm going to say that 2/5 are red, 1/5 are orange. Sorry, this is not how you spell orange, and the rest are green. Okay, which is another 2/5 green. They will ask you what's the probability. Okay, probability is where you take the amount, which is 2 over 25 total times 100. Okay, 8%. This is your probability. Problem solved. Okay, can? Yeah, that's it. Alright, probability is as simple as this. The next one is I need to cover, which is statistical diagram. Back to the slides we go. Okay, you need to know 3 things: dot diagram, stem and leaf, and bar diagram. Okay, bar graph I'm not going to show. Okay, because bar graph you should have learned it already. Okay, back to here. Okay, this is a stem and leaf diagram from the textbook. Okay, do not ask me how I got it. I got it from the SLS. Alright, now look at work example 4 here. Okay, you can see that the stem is increasing and the leaves are long. What does this mean? That means, right, if I were to put 142, the stem will be 14, the leaf will be 2. Okay, and other values starting with the same base, which is in this case 14, 15, 16 and so on, those that start with the same base, okay, you need to write them down even if it's a repeated number. So what does that mean? That means if I have 151 and now 151, and then I'm looking at first row, yeah, then we look at the first row. If you have 142, 144, 147, your stem will be 14. So you write on the left hand side 14, then a line, draw a line. Alright, so you can segregate the stem and the leaf. Then 151, 151, 152, meaning that your stem is 15, your leaf is 112. Okay, don't write 151, then don't write 15 after that. You write 1, after that you jump straight to 2 with ignoring the other 151. Cannot. Understand? Okay, this one you have to understand on your own. I cannot help you as much. Alright, because stem and leaf diagram, you will need to memorize it, the method, and you will need to try some practice problem on your own. Okay, next is the dot diagram. Okay, dot diagram is basically where you have a chain of number and you will need to match it to the number of occurrences. So how many times it occurs, you will need to draw a dot. okay, and you will do it in ascending manner, means you start from the bottom, you will go straight to the top. All right, you will go all the way to the top. Okay, number one, you identify the range of value. Number two, you draw a number line, horizontal number line, because in the past I've seen vertical number line. I don't know how that's possible. All right, and step number three, all right, using the data, plot each data value with a dot above the value on the number line. So for example, if I have 20, and if let's say I have three 20s in the table, okay, you will need to draw 3 dots, and it must be equally spaced vertically up. Okay, you cannot go horizontally, yeah, if not it will be wrong. Okay, understand? Okay, the last one is about mean, median, and mode. Okay, later I'll put the disclaimer. But I'm someone who asked me what is mean, median, mode. Mean, median, mode. Okay. Mean, median, mode is this. Hold on now. Alright. Mean is this. Mean is the average. Okay, this is chapter 14, averages of statistical data. Just now what I've covered is chapter 13, that is statistical diagram. Alright, mean is the average. Okay, mean just means average of something. Median is the middle value or mid value of a data set. Okay, so for example, if I have 18, 19, 20, 21, this thing is median, right? 19.5, something like that. Okay, not really accurate, but is similar. And the last one is mode. What is mode? Mode is the frequency. Okay, how often does it occur? So for example, if I have 18, 19, 20, 20, 20, 21, 22, 23. What is the mode number? 20. Okay, how many times did it occur? Alright, sometimes they'll ask you what is the mode amount or mode number. Okay, the mode number is 20, and sometimes they may ask how frequent does this number occur. Alright, you will need to tell me is 3 times. Okay, because 20 repeated 3 times. Okay, repeated thrice. Understand? Can? Okay, that's just an example, yeah. If you need to take screenshot or whatnot, you have to pause the video, yeah. Okay, because this video is not slowing down. Alright, and we are done with the Sec 2 end of year paper. Alright, on this note, I would like to give a disclaimer first. Okay, the disclaimer is here. Alright, it do not fully apply to those who take SBB Maths, as that will be under 4051 and 4052, which is the combined Maths syllabus. Okay, it will take effect from 2nd January onwards. Alright, any questions? If not, alright, I have a message that I want to leave. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you, okay, for your presence of watching this video. Alright, there's one more thing I will need to say over here. Alright, so I would like to wish you all the best and good luck for your mathematics end of year paper, which is coming up. Remember that excellence in every excellence, alright, is crucial in every asset of life. Okay, remember, yeah, excellence in every asset of life. That's your quote takeaway for the day. All right. Okay, this is from my production team. All right. Well, thank you very much. All right. For your attendance on this video. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and also be sure to look out for more maths and a little bit of English content coming up soon. Alright, and a little bit more biology if you wish to take biology at secondary 3 or secondary 4. Alright, on that note, I would like to wish every single secondary 2 student out there all the best for the mathematics end of year examination. Alright, please do not forget all your formulas, and please don't forget, alright, to know that you are not alone. You are here. Alright, we are here to help you to settle all the issues that you need. Alright, on that note, I would like to wish you all the best. Thank you and goodbye. This is JC from the JC team and production, signing off.